So, dear students, now we will create the second table, and the second table is department table. For the department table, first I will check whether do I have already existing department table. So, when I run the query, so select static from. Yeah, so from is missing. Okay, so yeah, so I have already this table. So what to create from the scratch? I need to drop this table first. Drop table department. Okay, so when I drop this one, yeah, so this is drop. Okay, now let's create this table. Okay, so I have these codes with me. So let me copy this code for you to make it. You can type it as well, but you can have like create. Yeah, so table is created. You can see over here the table is created, but let's check whether is there any data in the table. Select starting from department table. So I think if you see over here, there is no data, right? Let's insert some data. Okay, so similarly, as we inserted the data into the e-employee table, similarly we can insert the data into the department table, and you can insert in any table which is given to you by your customers or by your colleagues for creating the tables. So but the you must remember that the sequence should be the same. Like department number should be the first. For number we don't need semicolons. For text we need like commas, not semicolons, commas. For all the text we need commas, otherwise there will be an error. So for example, if I remove this one, so there will be an error over there, and if I run it, so yeah, see, I'm facing error, quoted string not properly terminated. So it means the string must be properly terminated, and then it will work, right? So let's suppose because one row is inserted, so I need to run this one so that all rows should be inserted, because the first row is already inserted, and as I told you that due to the integrity constraint we cannot insert the same row two times. Okay, so now let's see how many rows are inserted, and let's select static from department. Okay, then if I run it. Oh yeah, so I mean all rows have been already inserted, and if I do it, if I insert it again, let's suppose any other row, let's suppose let me insert some rows number. This is the new row I am inserting here, let's suppose 50. So let's see if it's insert. Yes, row is inserted. Now the second row will be, or let's suppose, let me change this one with another row 60. Okay, and the department is, for example, College of Business or CBA, and the location is Bahrain instead of the Boston. So yeah, this row is also inserted. Now see, select static from department. Okay, so what we see, yeah, now we will see, yeah, Bahrain is there. Now we see Bahrain and our college. So department name is 60 CBA and Bahrain is there. Okay. Now let's try with the same name. Let's suppose with the Bahrain, let's suppose Bahrain ID is 60, and I insert again with the same ID. So let's see whether it is inserted or no. See, this is called unique constraint. So as I told you that the primary key must be unique because you see department number, and if you insert the with the same ID, for example, with the same student number or with the same employee, it will give you an error, right? So this is not, and let's try null. If I insert null, whether it gets inserted or no. So null cannot be inserted into why, because it's a primary key, right? But you can insert null in somewhere else, like for example, if I have a number, this one, and this is for example College of Computer. Okay, and the location is, let's suppose, uh, Zalak. Okay, and College of Computers, Zalak, and okay, yeah, I was supposed to insert the null, okay, value. Instead, for example, I suppose put null here, okay, because I don't know the location of the College of Computer. Okay, value too large for the SQL. Okay, yeah, so this value is large because when we are creating the code for the department, so you see over here, uh, when we're creating the code, So we say that the department number should be 14. So I think it's more than 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah. So this is 14, right? It's more than 14, so it's not accepting it. So I just like, I now try like this one. Okay, still it's more. Okay. I will like, I will do like this one. I hope this time it gets the value. Yeah, so it's null is inserted. So null you cannot insert in this one, but here in anywhere null is inserted when sometime you don't know the email address, when we don't know the address of a location or somewhere. So null is like very generic in the Oracle. So select static from department. If you see over here, yeah, so now see null values would be there. Yeah, so see this is null. Null means nothing, right? So null doesn't mean zero. So null means nothing. So we don't know where is the College of Computer Science, although we know it is in Zalak next to us. But in case if you don't know the location, you can put the null value as well. So this is the creation of the second table.